الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
أمر بهذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة قائمة آتي محمدا الوسيلة وفضيلة وذو مقام حول رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا بمحمد النبي الرسول إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدى هدى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. Naam ya ikhwan, all praise is due to Allah. I magnify Him and I glorify Him and I single Him out in my worship, ya ikhwan. And I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except for Allah Jalla fi Ula, and that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the finality of messenger sent to guide all of mankind from the darkness into the light. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. This religion is easy, ya ikhwan. But the Muslims, they make it difficult. And they make it difficult, ya ikhwan, for the new Muslims. For a person who embraced Islam more than 31 years ago, coming from Christianity, the born Muslim has made my life extremely difficult, ya ikhwan. And that's why I had to get knowledge. I was told, seek knowledge. Because knowledge, ya ikhwan, will help you to understand haqq from batil, ya ikhwan. This religion is easy peasy. It's easy, brother. But the Muslims, they make it very difficult, ya ikhwan. So today, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we want to discuss an issue maybe that's not discussed that much. And I wish I would have learned this science a long time ago. I learned it about 10 years ago. I wish I would have learned it 30 years ago. The science known as al-mashakkatu at-tajlibu at-taysiru. Al-mashakkatu at-tajlibu at-taysiru. Brothers, understand this qaida. It is from what is known as Al-Qawaid Fiqhiyya Al-Khamsa Kubra. Many of the ulama, they wrote on this topic. The particular book that I'm using is from Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayhi. He wrote concerning many topics, and these are what is known as the 5 maxims. Qawaid Fiqhiyya Khamsa Kubra, the 5 main principles. And one of them is Al-Mashakkatu At-Tajlibu At-Taysiru. It is, ya ikhwan, the principle of making things that have become very hard, making them very easy, ya ikhwan. Things that have become very difficult, making it very easy, ya ikhwan. And we find, ya ikhwan, that many of the Muslims, because they don't have knowledge of Sharia, and all of us, we don't have knowledge of Sharia, ya ikhwan, they make the religion difficult for people, my brothers. This deen is easy, but we make it hard due to our ignorance, my brothers. في قواعد المندرجة تحت القاعدة. And there's many other principles that are below this, ya ikhwan. But inshallah ta'ala, let us go into this topic, ya ikhwan. Wa the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And if you just had one ayah, one hadith to show you that this religion is easy, I'm only bringing about maybe 7 or 8, but the book that I had probably maybe 40 or 50, ya ikhwan. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, Inna ad-deena yusrun, walan yushadda ad-deena ahadun illa ghalabu. The Prophet sallam ila akhirihi, the Prophet went on to say, verily this religion, it is easy. It is easy. No one burdens himself in this religion, but it'll overtake and overrun him, ya ikhwan. Being too strict, being too rigid, ya ikhwan. This is the problem with the ummah. Some Muslims, they get a little bit of knowledge, or they study with one sheikh, or they're on one particular madhab, or they're born in a certain country, and they think that is it. There's no more to learn. We are the people who've inherited the religion. We are the noble people from such and such a land. That's it. You can't teach us the religion. Ya ikhwan, this religion is wasi', and it is amik, it is very deep, ya ikhwan, and it's very wide, ya ikhwan. So when we look at this situation, this science, ya ikhwan, and yarfa'a and rafa'a al-harj, it is to raise up things, ya ikhwan, hardship, birifq ala anfusihim, to make things gentle and easy for the nafs, for the people, ya ikhwan. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بشروا ولا تنفروا وَيَسِّرُوا وَلَا تُأَسِّرُوا. The Prophet went on to say, this hadith is collected in Muslim and Abu Dawud and Tirmidhi, and there's different wordings. Sometimes the wording is switched the other way. Give the glad tidings. Give the people the glad tidings. And don't frighten them. Don't scare them. Don't make things hard for them. Make things easy and don't make things difficult for the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So from some of the difficulties that I've seen, and I'll just give you, brothers, an example, a few examples here. Wearing shoes, it seems weird now, but it is the asl of the sunnah of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The one hadith that people use, the angel came and told the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, take off your shoes, you have some filth. It means he used to pray in his shoes almost all the time. It is as if it's haram now to wear your shoes, ya ikhwan. So on many occasions, I've been outside knowing of the hadith where the Prophet said, Sallu fi nu'alikum. And he went on another issue, Khalifa al-Yahud, salli fi nu'alikum. The Prophet went on to say, and pray in your shoes, ya ikhwan. Because we're on a different millah in terms of Musa alayhi salatu taslim. The ayah says, and when you come to the valley of Tuwa, take off your shoes. Our religion is different, ya ikhwan. But it's as if you wear your shoes even outside, the Muslims will look at you like you're from Mars. And this is the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Muslims have told me that I'm doing haram, and I showed them the 19 hadith. And Sheikh Muqbil collected 18 hadith on this topic, making the religion hard, ya ikhwan. So what do you do if you're outside and in the rain? You take off your shoes? Or if you're in the snow, you take off your shoes? No, ya ikhwan. The religion is easy. Also, ya ikhwan, one not taking the rukhas or the rukhsa when it turns to, ya ikhwan. I remember I was on a plane flying back from Amsterdam, and it was in the middle of Ramadan, and the flight was going back to Toronto. And as you know, the Prophet ﷺ, while he was traveling, he never fasted. I seen one old uncle, mashallah, barakallah fihi. He decided that he's not going to break his fast while he's traveling, ya ikhwan, because this is the deen. You have to be on the deen, akhi. I said, akhi, you're traveling. You don't have to. The Prophet ﷺ, he never did this. No, brother, I can do it. I can do it, brother. It's not only 8 hours flight. It's only 7, 8 hours flight. I can do it, brother. The Prophet ﷺ gave you a rukhas. He gave you a concession. You don't have to do it while you're traveling. Also, ya ikhwan, making wudu. Then, ya ikhwan, some brothers, I seen them outside. We went to the masjid one time. The masjid was locked. I seen some brothers take some water from their car. Make wudu while it is a snowstorm outside. And we're going to get into something else after that. Make wudu. And I was a new Muslim at the time. And we prayed in the snow, which was this thick, ya ikhwan. We could have prayed at home. We could have prayed in our car. Many of the brothers, they got sick, ya ikhwan. Some got pneumonia. Some got rheumatic fever. Some of them, ya ikhwan, they got other winter illnesses with that. In the Deen yusr, the religion is easy, ya ikhwan. The masjid is locked, and you can't pray outside because the snow is this thick. And the brothers, they took off their shoes. Imagine that, ya ikhwan. Not knowing the religion, ya ikhwan, making it very difficult. Also, ya ikhwan, tayammum. Tayammum, ya ikhwan. I seen with my own eyes a brother with a big cut in his foot, ya ikhwan. I seen the brother put his foot in the water, ya ikhwan, and he made wudu and he has an open cut in his foot, ya ikhwan. Tayammum. The religion has allowed you to wipe over your hands and your face, ya ikhwan. You have an open cut, you don't have to put water in it, ya ikhwan. The Muslims, ya ikhwan, they've made the religion very difficult. Wiping over the jorib. Now the Arabs, they know what the jorib is because it's their language. Many of the other Muslims, they don't know what the jorib is. I'm wearing jorib. Jorib is the sock, ya ikhwan. Many Muslims, sometimes they've seen me wipe over my socks and they tried to give me some condition. I said, there's no condition in the book and the sunnah. That's your condition. You keep it. I've led the salat and brothers went and they prayed the salat after again. I said, Akhi, why are you praying? I said, oh brother, you're not wearing khuf, which is the leather sock. So we decided that you don't have wudu. So we're going to go and we're going to make another salat because you don't have wudu, according to our method. Why? The Prophet said, wipe over the leather sock. I said, yes, he said that, but he also said, masaha ala jarabayn wa na'layn. He also said, like we said a few weeks ago, wipe over your regular socks or your shoes, ya ikhwan. Making the religion difficult. So basically, ya ikhwan, they didn't pray Jummah with the Imam because in their mind, they thought that I didn't have wudu. So I said to them, well, what happens when you go to Mecca when they don't have the same madhab as you? And the Imam, he just wipes over his sock. You're making the religion difficult, ya ikhwan. Also, ya ikhwan, I seen with my eyes one brother, and there was only one sink at this particular event, one sink. The brother decided that particular day that he's going to make a sunnah wudu. There's sunnah wudu and there's fard wudu. Fard wudu is you wipe your hands and your face one time. This brother, he decided that he's going to go like this. Wipe his hands one time, 2 times, 3 times. That's just his right hand. You got 19 other brothers waiting for you. Just make a quick little 1, 2, in, out, and you're out. The brother held up the line. By the time the last brother finished, they prayed already 3 rakats, or 3 different jamaat, ya ikhwan, by the time the last brother came. Making the religion difficult. Not knowing that there's flexibility in our religion. So the scholars, they went on to say, al-mashakka sababul li-taysir. That mashakka, from amongst the reasons, is that when mashakka comes, it makes, ya ikhwan, easiness. Wa takhfif fi ahkam al-shari. وَتَخْفِيف فِي أَحْكَامِ الشَّرْعِ. To make things easy, lighten the burden, ya ikhwan. أَمَا التَّيْسِيرُ فَهُوَ يَسِيرُ وَهُوَ سَحُولًا. To make things gentle and easy, ya ikhwan. This is why this science is there. وَقَالَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْيُسْرَى. We facilitated for them ease. We facilitated for them ease. وَقَالَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ أَن يُخَفِّفَ عَنْكُمْ. And Allah will, and it is Allah's will that He lightens the burden. لَا نُكَلِّفُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِلَّا وَسْعَهَا. We never require of a soul more than what it can bear. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أحب الدين إلى الله الحنفية السمحة. Many Muslims, they've never heard this hadith before. And the most beloved of the religion is the easy, tolerant religion, ya ikhwan. Muslims have told me things are haram, and I went and I researched it myself, and then I went and I asked my elders who went and studied the religion. I said, no, that's not haram. That's not haram. Akhi, don't speak about the religion unless you yourself went and you have solid knowledge. You went and you researched something. Now we all know, ya ikhwan, that pork is haram. But if you're on an island and there's nothing else to eat, you can eat pork. And this also comes now to the issue, ya ikhwan, in some of the mashaykh that I study with. If I mention their name, they're very well known. They're born here in the West, and they went and they got educated in the Muslim world. Some of them are of the opinion that there is something called a dhabiha meat, means that a Muslim slaughtered it, and then there's halal meat, which means that a Christian slaughtered it, ya ikhwan, or a Jew slaughtered it. There's Muslims that won't eat the meat of a Christian or a Jew. And the argument that they say, Well, the Christians of today aren't like the Christians of yesteryear. Yes, they're the same. The millah is wahida, is kufr. And we say, okay, if you use that example, the Muslims of today aren't like the Muslims in the past. So ya akhwan, don't make haram what Allah doesn't make haram. Don't make halal what Allah doesn't make halal, ya akhwan. Many adillah, ya akhwan, as-sahiha from the kitab and the sunnah shows us ease. Yurid Allahu bikum al-yusr. وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ. Allah intends ease for you and not hardship, ya akhwan. We are making the religion hard, ya akhwan. Muslims come to your house. Is this halal? Is this halal? No, akhi. It's halal for me, but it's haram for you. And now the question comes, if we're stringent in certain aspects of the religion, my dear brothers, halal meat. Why are we not stringent on halal education? Did you go and borrow money from the riba bank to get your education? Was that halal? Did you go and borrow money from the bank to put on your riba house? Was that halal? So don't pick and choose when you decide to make the religion easy, ya akhwan. The religion is set. Either you're weak, when we're all weak, we make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We're the sons and daughters of Adam. But ya akhwan, the religion is the religion. And we have to be easy, specifically with the people, ya akhwan. If you want to be tough and rough, if you want to be hard going, then be hard going on yourself. Fast more, pray more, give more zakat. Punish your nafs, ya akhwan, for doing evil. But the people, make things easy for them. When the people see you, are they angry to see you? Are they upset to see you? Or when they see you, they're like, there's my brother, I love him. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. When Amr sees me all the time, I'm happy to see him and he's happy to see me. It's called love, brothers. But we made our religion so difficult. أقول كل هذا أستغفر وأتوب إليك وسلام بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله حمد كثير طيبا مبارك فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضى. This deen is easy, but we make it we make it hard based on our ignorance. قال الله تعالى ما يريد الله ليجعل عليكم من حرج. It's not Allah's will to burden you with harm, ya akhwan. Everybody's on different levels, ya akhwan. All of us are different. Our psyche is different. Our background is different. Our orientation is different. Our cultures are different. Something that may be deemed hard for you to practice may be deemed easy for me, and vice versa, ya akhwan. Some of our brothers, mashallah, tabarakallah, they love to fast. And if you don't fast all 9 days in Muharram, there's something wrong with you, according to them. But maybe the brother, he doesn't give a lot of sadaqah. Maybe for some people they give sadaqah, it's easy for them, and some brothers they can't give sadaqah. Brothers, don't worry about the actions of your brother unless you see him doing clear haram, then you advise him. But if your brother or sister is doing something in religion and you don't understand it, don't go and judge them and say, hey, akhi, this is haram, what are you doing? Say, akhi, mashallah, barakallah fiqh, salamu alaikum, kaifa hal? How are you doing, brother? Mashallah. How was your family? Oh, mashallah, brother. Where do you work? Are you working? Oh, mashallah. Oh, mashallah, brother. Where do you live? Are you eating? What's going on? Is everything good with your condition? Find out if the brother has or the sister has some issues first before you come now and you want to correct them. Build a relationship, ya akhwan. Anytime that I found in the past that I tried to go and correct the brother, he always thought I had a bad intention. But once I got to know some brothers, and I showed them that I love them and I care about them and I ate sandwiches with them and went out for coffee, then I would say to them, hey, you know what, brother, man, I noticed you did do such and such and so. I was just wondering, Sheikh. And call them Sheikh. I was just wondering, Sheikh, where'd you get this from, brother? Where'd you learn this from, brother? Please teach me. Now, maybe it's a cultural practice that your brother's doing. Maybe he learned this, he's seen somebody do it, and he thinks that that's from the religion. But our religion is based upon nasus, text, Quran, wa sunnah. That's the religion. Then there is culture. And from amongst the Qawaid Fiqh Khamsa Kubra, there is another science called Al-Ada Muhakkama, the urf, the customs of the people, ya akhwan. People have come to me, ya akhwan, talking to me about my culture. Brother, this is haram, brother. This is haram. Like, Akhi, do you have dalil from Quran and Sunnah? But we don't do that in our country. So, Akhi, where are you now? You left your country, you're over here now? You have a dalil that says it's haram? Okay, so they don't do it in your country, I get that. But over here, we do that in my country. We like to eat pancakes with maple syrup. That's the Canadian way. Maybe you like to eat something else. Brother, is that halal? I've been asked, brother, is that halal? Is the syrup halal? Are you sure it doesn't have any alcohol? Are you sure it hasn't mutated into some sort of acidic, now it's going to make you high? Yeah, when the Muslims say things and do things that make people want to run away from the religion. I'll give you one example before I get off this minbar. A good friend of mine, he embraced Islam more than 20 years ago. Me and him are really good friends. The second day that he came into the masjid, imagine, Sheikh, you embraced Islam on a Thursday night. The brothers come to Jumu'ah. The brother just embraced Islam. Before that, he was on the Rastafarian religion. Anybody don't know what Rastafarian, that's the type of hair that Bob Marley used to wear. He came into the masjid, and the Muslims that were there happened to be upstairs making wudu. When they seen him, they thought that, he was a non-Muslim. And they said, get out! Get out of the masjid! Don't come in here! Because he's wearing long dreadlocks. He just became Muslim the day before, ya ikhwan. Get out of the masjid, you look like a... Get out of the masjid. The brother's coming into the masjid to get hidayah, to learn Islam. And the Muslims are making the religion hard because they see something they don't understand. And now I'm bringing up another point. A good friend of mine, he narrated this story. Another brother, he embraced Islam. He had tattoos. A Mexican brother, he had tattoos all over his body. He embraced Islam. He went to go study Islam. And the people there, they're making fun of him, looking at him weird, ya ikhwan. And Allah blessed him. He met some people from the Mala, the high-arching people in Medina. They brought him into the masjid and they introduced him in front of everybody. Now everybody loves him, ya ikhwan. At one time, people were looking at him. He's got tattoos on his body. This is haram. Yes, he got tattoos before he became Muslim. I've seen lots of people like that. And here's the Muslims, that's haram, that's haram, that's haram. Yes, it's haram, ya ikhwan. But he did it before he became Islam. Al-Islam yujibu min kana qablakum. Islam erases everything away. Brothers, we have to realize that we, with our bad manners, are making the religion difficult. The haqq, if you don't get anything out of this khutbah, the haqq is hard enough to swallow, ya ikhwan. Let us not pollute the haqq with our bad manners and our bad attitude and our arrogant manners and our arrogant attitude. Easy peasy. This deen is easy, but we make it hard. With that, هذا ما عندي وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى إبراهيم في العالمين إنك مجيد. We ask Allah to give us knowledge which is benefit. علم نافع لا علم لا ينفع, knowledge that doesn't benefit, and make me and make you better and make us easy upon the people so that the da'wah that we are given is palatable. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Akim as-salam wa rahmatullah.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.